We just want the Chicago Bears. Hell is they talking about?
Hey, but we about to get this NFL schedule for your Chicago Bulls for the
Bears.
2025 Bears. Y'all know me, Steve-O, C-Dub. Gonna break it down right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm Bobby, joined by C-Dub and Steve-O. What's the word, y'all?
What's
What's
good,
the
guy?
word? What's the good, y'all?
Man, if y'all tuned in, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. C-Dub and Steve-O. Courtney Cronin was actually first before the Bears social media team. What we doing? Is that bitch still loading? Hey, this is what I be talking about with Chicago media. Just go ahead and holler at
Oh, here
one
they
of the
go.
guys from the squad, and we gonna have that bit ready to go. On point. On point.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, if y'all got that thing pulled up, oh yeah, they got the schedule video out now. But for
They got
us,
it.
we ain't. Are we able to do that? No, they probably copyright the shit out of
Copyright
us.
the shit out of us. On the
For
same day, my nigga. They copyright. Oh, we need that little money.
For real though. But hey, the Chicago Bears, they start the season off on Monday Night Football versus the Minnesota Vikings. Then they go and they play the Detroit Lions, the Dallas Cowboys, the Las Vegas Raiders, in an early bye week for the Chicago Bears. Then a Monday night thriller in the making
Rematch.
versus the Washington Commanders, the
Get
New
back.
Orleans Saints on the road versus the Baltimore Ravens, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Giants, the Minnesota Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, them lame ass
God
Packers,
damn.
and week
That's
14,
yeah.
God
15
damn.
Cleveland Browns, Packers again
Oh my goodness.
on Saturday.
Hey, it's not even the goddamn teams. We ain't at home.
That's what
for
I'm
real.
looking at too on the road. Look at all
We
these road
need
games.
2 buys. Hell, y'all talking about tweaking.
Grip
Big
keeper.
Kev joining us,
Keeper
man.
Kev in this motherfucker.
But hey, let me get this picture so we can go ahead and see. But hey, just hearing that, C-Dub, what's your initial reaction, bro?
It's doable. It is some tough parts of this schedule. I'm looking at the end with Steve-O. That that fucking I'm gonna just go to Philly, Green Bay. You get a little break in there. Is that the Browns? That's the Browns. Green Bay, San Francisco, Detroit. That's hellacious, bro. That's hellacious.
It's bro.
And
After,
then
bro,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Man, after week 7, it get real.
We get real, bro.
Like-
What?
Like, you know what? When I first heard the bye week at 5, I was like, I don't know if I like that. But now that I'm starting to pay attention to, especially the last few years, and then I'm seeing how we go. Burn injury is probably the best case scenario because we in rhythm. We ain't gonna break no rhythm, and we're playing the best of the best at the right time where we catch a rhythm, and or at the end where who we are at that point. So I like it that way because it's a lot of times where we'll have like a week 8 or a week 7, then we come get our ass smacked in the mouth because we unprepared. Ain't no time to get your ass unprepared.
It ain't.
After week 5, you better be ready to play because it's a week from now on.
Bro, Washington, New Orleans ain't a pushover. Baltimore, Bengals. You probably get a day off with the New York Giants. Minnesota, Pittsburgh, always tough. Philly, Green Bay. Who knows how the Browns are going to be? Green Bay, San Francisco. Ooh, bro. Pressure bust pipes with this schedule, bro.
That's
Bust pipes.
hold on. What the hell? I'm trying to get it right.
Yeah, that shit look weird.
No, the real. I'm trying to see what's
if I about to say if I gotta maybe if y'all gotta leave for a second, maybe.
maybe
Nah.
share the screen. I mean, it's good. We
Nah,
can pull it up
maybe
and down.
yeah. I was just about to say if you could put it up on the shared, it'll pop up better.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. This gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna
It
It's
be
is
gonna
gonna
be
be tough, but like Bobby, what was your first thought when you seen a early week bye week for us?
my thoughts for the early bye week was, damn, it's early.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. I think honestly, it could be potentially, hey, Ben Johnson, you got 4 weeks to look at your squad and then adjust accordingly. And you're gonna continue to adjust throughout the season. But I think that when you're going through it and you dissecting it and you looking at it, hey, you kicking this thing off with division games in the first 2 weeks. Them Cowboys that was talking greasy and the Raiders team, they're gonna fight their ass off. So it's gonna be some games up in there to where you're gonna be able to have good film on your team to see where you at, and then you got to come out that bye week and hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? So the crazy thing is though, they on the road versus Baltimore and Cincy and Washington in a 4-week span. Road games. That's gonna be a tough stretch for the Chicago Bears. Well, I keep saying Bulls. Bears.
I'm glad that stretch is in the first half, like the first 8. You know what I'm saying? Because oh my God, they get to gather themselves with the New York and Minnesota and Pittsburgh. If you can win 2 of these games, 2 or 3 of these games, you good. Then you can get the, you know what I'm saying? It ain't as intense. It's NFL. Every game is intense, but the hardness or the difficulty of the opponent lessens a little bit, but then it get crazy when we go to Philly. And then it's ugly all the way to the end, and it might be a playoff race.
You saying it's ugly, bro? It get ugly way before that. We gotta go to Minnesota, then we gotta come back, play Steelers here, and then go back to the Philly.
Well,
Like and then like that, and then like you said, the 2 weeks before that, we in Baltimore and Cincy.
yeah, but
So it's
I'm
no breathing room.
I think I ain't no breathing room in a NFL game. I'm with you with that.
Well, I lied.
But I'm just saying,
Giants, week 10.
Minnesota is the quarterback position. I don't know if they're gonna be as good as they were last year.
Yeah, but they did everything for that quarterback to be good.
That's a fact.
But he hasn't played.
You're right. Like I don't get me wrong, but one thing I know for a fact, and one thing I know for certain, Kevin O'Connell gonna go coach the hell out of whoever the hell he do, and he always been. And so far, he's been good, and he hasn't had a bad season yet. So I can't sit here and just be like, because he ain't, that motherfucker had a quarterback last year, and Sam got a contract right now, don't he not?
He do.
Sam got a contract based off
Did a
that.
good
So
job.
I think the Bears, you got to come out on Monday night at the start of the season, and you got to come out. You got to come out with a sense of urgency every single game. We really gonna see what these guys are made of. I tell you one thing though, NFC North ain't getting 3 playoff teams again this season. Shit over with.
That shit done.
Because all these guys are gonna be facing some of the same teams, so it's definitely gonna be over with.
Packers always. Don't give me. Did we play Washington after the bye last year?
Yep.
Oh my God, NFL.
I just realized
it was the first game after London.
They play too fucking much, bro.
Nah, I'm trying to see.
After London.
I ain't gonna lie. The last 5 weeks, I hope we healthy because we gonna be scratching, fighting, claw. First of all, whoever made this schedule petty as fuck. Because how the hell they basically just gave us a back-to-back with the Packers.
That basically
pretty much. Yep. Go to you at home you on the road against Green Bay. But then you got 2 home games. So you ain't got to travel much. I don't know how much we take travel into consideration around.
We got one more travel game.
Because motherfuckers is still going to be hurt.
Yeah.
Now, if you look what they sandwiched
the Browns
in.
and then Green Bay.
Look what they sandwiched in. Away game in San Francisco and an away game in fucking Philly. Look at that sandwich.
No, I'm saying, well,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
3 fucked up sounds. You got Philly, Browns, 49ers, then ended off with Lions.
Oh my God.
But for that game against the Eagles, that's on a Friday. And then you pretty much got some time before you play Green Bay again on December 7th. So that's kind of like a mini bye in a way, kind of. You get like an extra extra 2 days to be ready.
Oh, bro. And first reaction, okay, time, like bookmark these games. And it's just this first reaction, overreaction. I think week, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be a very important game to gauge where the Chicago Bears are at in the beginning of the season. And I think that that last game with the Green Bay Packers, that's the second game to gauge where the Chicago Bears are at in that season.
I think it's gonna be the first one.
You think it's the first one? I ain't
Hell
opposed
yeah.
to that, but I'm going to the one at home.
Ben Johnson, that's on the road. Ben Johnson was talking greasy about Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur talking, he trying to play it all political and stuff. We the only team that we beat the Packers in 2025. No, I'm just
At your crib.
we beat the Packers in 2025. So
sure did.
But that's a road game. I think at that particular point, a lot of the teams in the NFC North could be mashed up if a team does not go on like a crazy win streak, which I don't see happening in this division this season. Personally, I think it's gonna be a gauntlet, bro. I think it's gonna be a gauntlet. The person that's gonna win this division, I think it's gonna be whoever get to 11 games, 11, 12 games. I don't see no 14 game winner this season. 14 game winner in this division this season. Personally,
We're gonna be beating each other ass too much.
That's what I'm saying.
So you saying the winner of the division, and you saying like 2 teams coming out to the playoffs?
Potentially 2 teams, but I got my reservations about, you know what I'm saying, Minnesota. I got to keep it a buck. I know the coach gonna be ready. The coach gonna have his guys ready. And they got weapons galore. It's gonna be dependent on JJ McCarthy, how fast he can go out there and get ready. But I think that with him being in Michigan, being behind Jim Harbaugh, he gonna be ready to fill in. So that's gonna be a determining factor. And then I'm looking at the Detroit Lions. You lost 2 important coordinators. Typically, that results in a step back if you don't replace those guys with, you know what I'm saying, well-established guys. So I'm interested to see how those teams perform this season.
That's fair, ain't it, Steve? You think that Minnesota is going to be closer to they was last year? That's what you're saying, like a double-digit team?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
I think they like an 8-9 win team.
Is that enough to get to the playoffs or fight for a playoff?
Not this year.
I think that they, like I said, it's gonna be fighting. Like I can't say what a based on all our rosters. I can't say if it's gonna be 10, 9, 11 wins. I can't tell, but I know in between those numbers, it's gonna be a fight between any of that. So yeah, it's something we can't take for granted, and we can't take them lightly at all.
It's gonna be a dogfight in this division, bro.
I think 12 wins
win.
Good
teams.
I think 12 wins win, bro. 12 wins. 2 teams coming out of this going to the playoffs from the NFC North. I think it's just too tough. I don't think Minnesota can last through this. They gotta play the Bengals too. They gotta play Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh gonna be tough, bro. And nobody look past Pittsburgh like it's just gonna be a cakewalk, bro. I know they get their quarterback situation, all that shit. They gonna play tough. Like, I don't think Minnesota can get through that. I don't even know if we can get through that yet. I ain't seen no play on the field. So
it's gonna be a tall task for the Chicago Bears to get through anything if we keeping it above.
You know, it'd be interesting. What was the divisions that played the AFC North last season? If y'all know, that would be interesting to know who played the AFC because that can wear your record out. The AFC North, bro, it could wear your shit out, bro.
It could absolutely wear you out because, bro, all them teams, regardless of how you look at them, they some pretty well coached teams over there.
Yes,
they
all the way to the Browns,
and I think they got a shot. But bro, if you got 2 gruesome games, you're gonna be in Baltimore, then you're gonna be in Cincy. And those games are gonna be challenging like a motherfucker for the Chicago Bears, just because they're gonna be on the road versus those teams. And I know that the Bengals defense and they trying to figure stuff out with Trey Hendrickson, but you still got to worry about my man's the trio over there in Burrow, T. Higgins, and Chase. It's gonna be a tall task. I think the Bears can compete with anybody though.
Oh yeah, I think they can win each one of these. I know they won't win each game. I think they can compete with all of these teams. Which one of these teams y'all think that can sneak up on the Bears and probably sneak a victory like a team like that?
I don't even know why you said that.
Browns, San Francisco gonna be a little down, or the Giants or the Raiders. Do you think one of those teams can sneak, or the Saints? You think one of those teams can?
The Bears always play the Raiders weird. So I think that early on that could be a gut punch loss.
Yeah, and people gonna go crazy with that too. It'll be early. They lose to the Raiders. They'll go nuts if we lose to the Raiders, bro. Just the fans.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think Chicago will be able to handle that for a
Bro,
couple
they
years.
go, but then like I think that like me and Steve-O, we've been doing just about every single team with the NFL Central stuff. We looking at everything, bro. We like, come on, man. We looking at the Raiders and they made some decent additions. So I still think they got ways to go, but they made some additions, and you know they're gonna be run first. So we know that the Bears had problems last season with their run defense. We expect it to be much better. But if you let Ashton Genty get off and then Geno be able to do Geno things and Pete Carroll to be able to coach up, they're gonna be straight.
I hate that they made us play them, and we were supposed to draft him. The NFL, they really tried to fuck us a little bit. And with the Washington shit again after the bye week, bro,
they want that, bro. They gonna, bro, get ready to see overall number 1 pick versus the number 2 just about every single season. It's always gonna be like that. Just like Patrick Mahomes is damn near always gonna see Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Lamar. You're gonna have Caleb and Jaden Daniels damn near every season moving forward. Especially if Caleb is good this year. If Caleb takes the leap that we expect him to take, get ready for Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams for the rest of their career. This is just how it is.
We got some big time games too, bro. Big time games.
Dallas. We ain't talking about the damn.
That's a big time game. Everybody watch Dallas. So that's a big time game. It's going to be a lot of eyes on that. So let's destroy them like they need to be. That Washington game, that's going to be a big time game. That Ravens game, big time game. That Bengals game, right behind it, big time game.
Hey, I ain't going to lie to you. My early prediction right now for the Ravens game, it's going to be ugly.
Why you doing that, bro?
Cause, bro, Lamar Jackson record versus the NFC is like 22-2 or something. It's some crazy. Bro, he only lost like twice to the NFC.
No fuck, bro. I don't even remember us playing this. When did we ever play Lamar, bro?
That's the point. We don't play him like that.
I can't recall the last time we played that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro. We gonna bust his ass, bro. Fuck you talking about? We got Caleb.
Hey. It's gonna be interesting because Lamar Jackson must be struggling to stop him, bro. In the NFC.
Yeah, all right, I'm back, gentlemen. Let's go.
What do you think, Kev?
Yeah, all right, I'm back.
Hey, it's hey man. That after that bye week it's
it's up.
It's up, bro. And then the end of the season too, bro. Like as much as I want to see the Bears win 9, 10, 11 games, bro, they gonna have to scratch and claw for all of it, bro. Like for real. And the thing is, you got a rookie coach, you got a second-year quarterback, you got a bunch of new pieces on offense, and a lot of them rookies too.
A bunch of new coaches,
a bunch of new, like the learning curve, fellas. It's like I'm more excited about this season than I was last season because we're not being sold any dreams. Last season we went into the season like, oh, Eberflus is trying to sell us a dream. He a beekeeper coach. He's gone now. So I'm looking at the situation like, hey, I don't expect the Bears to come out and go 4-2. like they did to start last season, but I also don't expect them to go on a 10-game losing streak either. It's gonna be a fun season, fellas.
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah,
Wait.
man. Hey, I
What's
ain't
the
gonna.
record before the bye? You said what's the
Ooh-wee.
record before the bye?
We got Vikings, Lions.
I'm gonna go 3-1. We lose to the Lions first. That's
Those
just
are all.
preliminary.
Are these home? What are these home games? Road games?
Two
So-
home, two
Orange
two
is
road.
home. White is
Okay.
open.
All right, so yeah, Monday Night Football to start the season is irritating because we gotta wait an extra day and an extra day.
Yeah,
Get on my nerves.
But
shit
extra day, and we on prime time TV.
Oh
Get on my
God,
damn
bro!
nerves.
It would have been cooler if they would have put the Lions game as that Monday Night Football
Yes.
game for storyline purposes. But it is what it is.
That's what should have been. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Yeah.
what
Should
should
have
have
been
been.
perfect.
That would have been litty. If so, the Bears win week 1, week 2. I just don't see. I don't see the Lions not being hyped up for that game, bro. They're gonna try to kill the Bears.
Yeah.
And then you got the Cowboys. They're not good.
Get 'em outta here.
They just always overrated. I think the Bears are gonna beat the Cowboys and the Raiders. You're looking at a possible 3-1 situation going into the bye week.
Hey, and I think I understand the strength of this schedule. And it's gonna be tough. Don't get me wrong, but I am happy that not only did they go out and improve the interior and get guys on the offensive line
my
and
God.
get guys on the defensive line, but I'm glad that they got some good fucking vets because
Nephew.
you're gonna have to make sure that and lean
Bro.
on these these vets like Grady Jarrett on the defensive side of the rock, Montez
Bro.
Sweat, Joe Thuney, Drew Dahlman, Jonah Jackson. You're gonna have to lean on them guys heavy for the gauntlet that is about to hit them.
And the young fella they just drafted to play, he might be over there on the left side. Like, is he taking them reps?
Oh, bro, Steve-O,
Hey,
what you was finna say, gang?
Nothing.
Hey, this
I
is a
thought you
hell
had
of a
something.
this is a hell of a point by Theodore. Ben
Mhm.
Johnson gonna tear Eberflus ass up in week 3. I ain't
Mhm.
mad at it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they gonna be pumped.
Look
get
at
you
that,
up,
bro. We got the revenge tour in week 2 and week 3. That is
Hey,
insane.
Nephew.
I'm on both of their ass on a stake.
Could you imagine going through the last six games of this season coming up with the offensive line that we had last season? Look at those teams, bro. You would have to think about sitting Caleb down if you was have the old line
up,
going
Evie?
against
I see you.
this schedule, bro.
I don't think this. I don't know. Y'all can call me crazy, but I don't feel too high about the Niners this season, bro.
But
They
the
the
thing
Niners. I'm
is, like
respecting them.
the Niners are that type of team where when you get the later you get into the season, they just start to get better. They're a well-coached team. It's what happened last season. They were in the hunt.
Yeah,
the end.
but they lost their whole damn defense.
And barely
That's what I
replaced
don't think
it.
they didn't do shit to replace it. Like
You're
that's
right.
my
I
thing.
ain't
Like
mad at that.
Like it'd be one thing if it was like who's that one team that was catching fire? Like the Chargers. It'd be one thing if, like the Chargers,
Rams.
like in the Rams, like nothing changed. Like the problems with them was injuries.
Yeah.
Them, it was injuries, and then everybody that came back healthy, they got fucking rid of. So it's like, and then you didn't trade it. Not only that, Debo gone, so you only got one wide receiver now. Like, and then we don't know. Like, I don't think nobody is talking about it, but who knows? Is McCaffrey gonna look the same?
That's a good question.
And they've barely improved their O line.
They ain't touched it.
But at that point, that's late in the season,
It
though.
is
Like
late, though.
we talking
very
about,
late.
yeah, we don't know if McCaffrey even gonna be playing. We don't know what type of injuries is gonna
That's why
happen
it's
to either
all,
team.
it's all gonna be fun.
Yeah, like it's easier to talk about the beginning of the season than it is to talk about.
You
the end
talking
of the
about a down season for San Francisco, then, Steve? That's what you said.
Yes, I am.
Both of y'all
Yes,
under
it's
500.
It's two teams that's automatically better than them right now in their own division.
The Rams,
The Rams and the Cardinals, are better than them.
for sure, and
San
Seattle might be
Francisco
too.
under 500. That's what you saying?
Seattle might be better than them too.
Probably.
Okay.
Who
just
the
saying.
quarterback for Seattle?
It's Sam Darnold.
They
Hey.
cooked.
What you mean? Sam Darnold had a MVP caliber season last year.
Who was the coach?
What's buddy name? Something McDonald. I can't remember his first
Who's
name.
the coach in Seattle right now?
Something McDonald. I don't know his first name.
Well, something McDonald gonna have to. That's what it is at this point.
A lot of
McDonald. I can't remember his first name. Drip. What up, man?
It was good. It was good, fellas.
Boy, that motherfucker Bleacher Report thing just drained the fuck out of my boy.
Yo,
Good,
bro.
Good. What up, man? How you feeling about this whole thing right
days, now? Like I think I did 4 Bulls episodes today with all the news coming out the draft.
Bro, I kept getting. Oh yeah, I got. Hold on. I got a bone to pick.
I was in that motherfucker.
I got a bone to pick. Yes. All the fans get every channel ping except NFL Central. I ain't gonna lie to
you. What?
We gonna move on. It's a slight bone to pick. It's slight.
So what I gotta do with NFL Central? I ain't set there. What are you talking about? That's your channel.
But you said we gonna.
You talking about it in the group? Steely E.
Mike McDonald is the coach.
What you think, Drip, of the schedule?
I mean, it's crazy that we don't have any back-to-back home games until what, week 15, 16?
It's crazy work.
Yeah, that's crazy work, bro. But several back-to-back on the road games. Like, I'll say this though: if the Bears, if they can be road warriors this year, I feel more confident about their ability to sneak in at least as a wild card. And listen, if you had a ballot out on the road all season long,
you good?
You'd be ready for the playoff.
Wow,
this is gonna be crazy. Wow. I wish we had the schedule we had last year.
Hey, listen, the early bye week too is wild. Like,
ain't it though?
First month of the season break, and then it's like, yo, y'all niggas working the rest of the year. Like,
I mean, look, you start the season on Monday Night Football, and then you start the season after your bye week on Monday Night Football. They sneak a Saturday game and then Sunday Night Football at the end of the season. It's a Friday game in there.
A Black Friday game, yeah.
What in the world, bro? I might get fired for calling out too much.
That's a small break, though. We talked about that before you joined, Kev. That's a small break, and nothing crazy. But they play Friday, and then they don't play
Friday
the following Sunday.
To next Sunday.
So that's a small break. Nothing
and then
too
it's
crazy.
that so we got 2 weeks to build up to the Packers.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it'll work out in our favor. Like I said, the last few years, I know we got different regimes and everything, but goddamn, breaks ain't been our goddamn specialty.
It has not.
So I feel like we need to, in the words of Jacob Fatu, all gas, no brakes, nigga. Let's go.
Bro.
Like, I just feel like, and I feel like, I mean, yes, like I said, it is a little bit of an injury risk because, you know, if you constantly playing, somebody gonna get hurt. Yeah. But I feel like the best teams are in rhythm and they constantly keep playing. They don't really have that many late things. I think that's something, and to be honest, I feel like that's something we should earn. I feel like if you should get a late bye week should go to teams that earn that shit.
So like the only like the Raiders, the Giants, the Browns, and the Saints.
You can't say the Browns. The Browns can still whoop our ass.
Browns had good defense.
Well, if you have a game wrecking defender on your team, multiple now.
But the Browns is late in the season, so like that's the reason why I can kind of lean on that a little bit because you don't know who's going to be playing at that point.
If they lost, they gonna want to ruin somebody else's season if the Bears fight.
Oh, bro,
that Raiders crossing motherfuckers ready to get sacked.
It's hard to even really pick out too many. Like, okay, I see a straight W though. It's hard to see. Look at this. I see
one. Dallas.
I wouldn't even assume Dallas is gonna be a straight.
Yeah, you can't. It's early too, bro.
I'm assuming Dallas because
Eberflus over there. That's why I'm assuming.
We lose Eberflus.
We have to.
I ain't gonna lie. We lose the Eberflus. My confidence dropping so low. It's dropping so low. It's dropping to a very low standard because I'm not losing to no bitch ass nigga that ain't have a fucking good record at all.
Hey, that's a must win, Steve.
Hey, you wanna know what? Hey, you wanna know what's gonna make Caleb Williams' eyes light up on every 3rd and 8? Soft
coverage. Soft coverage.
Yes.
Hey, Vinci is smoking the loudest pack. He's talking about 13 wins.
Oh no.
Boy,
that nigga smoking the
get
opera
13
pack.
wins out of this. They going far in the playoffs.
It's far. My man smoking the opera pack.
I don't think they could get 13. That's tough.
That Bambino.
Hey, bro, they get 13 wins. They got to go on a nice streak at some point of the season.
Bro, smoking the server room pack.
My man Marifa say 11. That's dope.
Marifa, what up, boy?
You just
What I
butchered
do?
that man name, Marifa.
Yes, I
My
thought it was
Marifa.
Marifa.
I say it every week, bro.
You talking about I
They
say it
rogue every week.
Hey, but
No,
that,
I
hey,
know.
but this after the bye weeks, Joe, Commanders, Saints, Ravens, Bengals. Even though the Saints ain't got no QB. Hey, what up, Gordo?
Oh, Buck.
What up, Gordo?
Saw Buck.
He
Look
ready
at
for
him.
football.
Look at him.
He's ready for
I
football.
can see that. Hey.
Look at him. He look like an old lineman right now, bro.
That man can play. He can play guard right
just
now.
woke
Hey,
up, bro.
Dub, he
That's
got
why
the
he looked
hairline, bro.
That
He
nigga like, why the
bogus, Dub.
fuck you got me at this bright ass light?
You bogus, Dub. He got your hairline, bro.
Shut the hell up.
Leave South Buck
Say you
alone.
pass that shit along.
For real though, we gotta be Eberflus, bro. And I
We
think the
got to,
players
bro.
just gonna be juiced. they
Oh,
gonna want
facts.
to whoop.
But
They
that's
gonna
Jalen
wanna
Jalen
whoop.
Johnson, DJ Moore, the list goes on. They all gonna be juiced to beat Matt Eberflus
I
ass.
ain't gonna lie.
That could be
I'm with
coming
you,
off
too.
that could be coming off of shellacking versus the Lions, though.
And that's a home game. Oh, I might have
Oh,
found my game. I gotta go to.
Fire Eberflus, or say you got
Hey.
fired. Start it up.
Nah, and I'm sitting directly behind their bench on purpose. You know how much of a bitch I wanted to call you all these years? Like, do you understand the amount of turmoil you put me through? You ain't gave me one winning season, nigga. You shouldn't even be a coach right now.
Boricua. Brett.
This shit is ridiculous.
Boricua.
The first loss coming to the Ravens. You saying the
Boricua.
Bears gonna start
White
6
Tino.
5-0?
That's not white. That's
6-0.
Boricua. Tell a Puerto
Hey,
Rican
White
that, see
Tino
what
is
happens.
crazy, bro.
White
Tino
Tino.
is
Like, tell a Puerto
hilarious.
Rican
bro.
that,
Oh, the
see
real.
what
Hey,
happens.
right now the whole Trump administration is wondering with White Tino. What?
That's a
You don't,
Yeah,
you don't know
they
what
got
to
the
do.
new ones.
What do we do? How do we handle this?
Going crazy.
Press the
You're
button.
so crazy. Cam.
How do we document them bastards?
Going crazy.
Oh man, that's dope. Are we doing predictions
No.
now? Like a early prediction?
No,
I'm not.
no.
Y'all don't want to?
Okay. I'm not doing it at all.
I can't.
Ever?
Maybe
No.
maybe after preseason, though. But like right
I'm
now,
not
bro.
doing it at all.
Okay.
Right now, I can't even. Like last season, we drank a lot of that Hard Knocks Kool-Aid.
I was drunk. I was drunk.
Out of all the seasons, I was drunk during the Bear season.
Have
I
they
should've been
announced
drunk
the
at least one of
divisional
them.
hard knocks yet? Because I would not be surprised if it ends up being a NFC North.
I said the NFC North is going to be
I hope so.
a gauntlet, and I don't see 3 teams making it to the playoffs out of this division this year with the way that these schedules look.
When did they announce it last year? I
I thought it was closer to the season
Yeah, I must say. I think they like a week or two before the season started.
because that's
Do
going
we
to be
want
crack.
that? Do we want that, y'all? I know we want it for content, but do we want that?
Well, that because it's not necessarily just us. It's all of us. So it's not going to be that much TV. It's not going to be that much cameras.
I probably
go get
want it because they know way Virginia, rest in peace, but she ain't telling Eric Bieniemy to tell a running back not to step on that fucking cone.
Don't step on the call.
You know
What the call?
what's going on with the running backs? Is this it? This the running back room? That's what it's going to be.
Hey, I
Yeah,
say
for
rock
now.
it out and let's see what we got first. That's
For
my
now.
stance.
For now, this is what we got.
That's my stance.
Did y'all peep? Like now they're playing music in practice, but they're all fucking radio version.
Yeah,
That
no
shit
curse.
is.
You know,
They're
it's
playing
still
because
no
at
cursing.
first we wasn't like playing music during practice. So I heard them playing music. I'm like, oh shit, and all I heard was fucking it.
Why would they even listen to that, bro?
I said I would have been like, cut that shit off.
Cut that
Oh
shit
my
Oh,
off.
it looks like they
bro.
already announced this though. The divisional hard knocks this year is the AFC North.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was going to be.
That's tough.
Same shit. They
Yeah.
did too.
That's tough. That's
I mean,
another division.
Shador gonna get some camera time. That's big for the NFL. They gonna want to show him.
Oh yeah, we get to see the Shador later on this season too. I hope he do well too. Hope he do well.
Man, he got haters galore.
I'm not gonna lie.
We ain't gonna see Shador unless you go into the game you and catering. You ain't gonna be on the football field.
I
You don't think he gonna be playing? You don't think he can
Shador's
win that
gonna play.
quarter?
In
Shador
Hard Knocks.
Sanders.
We talking about Hard Knocks.
Oh, I'm talking about the season. Are we on two different?
I'm talking about Hard
Oh,
Knocks.
okay.
pages? Okay.
Yeah, because
What you was for to say, Steve-O?
I can't stand Cleveland. They make Oregon look stupid with this because they know this nigga ass. And he just sit here like you just making my school look stupid as fuck. Why y'all draft him for?
Gabriel.
Yes. Like fuck is y'all doing?
That fool threw an interception in 5-on-5.
Like literally, you talk to everybody that's going to their camps. They like who look bad throwing the ball. It's not even close. Should do it.
Yeah.
Duh. Like what y'all thought was gonna happen.
I thought was gonna happen, bro.
Stupid, bro.
Wasted a pick.
I ain't gonna lie. This was a stupid ass offseason for a lot of teams.
I agree.
Like, and that don't normally happen. Mainly them and the fucking Steelers. The Steelers are stupid. And the Cincy is stupid.
Ain't they?
They
ready for a lot of
Ain't Bears fans? Ain't y'all glad we ain't stupid no more?
Yes.
We gonna have to see.
I ain't
on
saying
that.
nothing.
I ain't talking.
You have to wait. Take the wait.
No, we ain't
see.
talking about play.
I ain't
but
say
the
good.
decision
I ain't say good. I said
They made a lot of not stupid decisions
That's
this
what I'm saying.
this offseason.
That's what
I'll
I'm
give you that. But the Bears have won the offseason the last 3 years running now. We 3 straight offseason champs now. So
I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, stupid and good that's different.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But hey, y'all know more content gonna be continue to flow out as we get that information rocking in. Fellas, man. We ain't doing no we can't drink the Kool-Aid yet.
No, not yet.
I ain't gonna lie, I got an appearance with a show to mine. We definitely breaking down games, so I gotta try to keep even keel.
I'll be
as
giving
we
that
breaking
shit
down
out.
these games.
I'm just because I'm seeing this. First week we get the game gonna be in St. Paulo, Kansas City, and the Chargers. That's dope. Dublin in week 4 against the Steelers and Vikings. London back-to-back weeks, week 5 and 6. That's Vikings and Browns. And damn, they took it away. But that's crazy. That's some nice ass that's multiple countries. So the NFL, 7 countries in the season is crazy.
That's good. That's good for the expansion of the NFL. I don't want the Bears going overseas.
Oh no, we ain't gotta worry about that.
Bro, that
We ain't
killed
worry
our
about that.
whole season.
Bro, that shit destroyed us last season.
That the spirit of that team still in London.
It's still in England.
I bought that T-shirt too with them in the end zone.
I believe it's gonna be a story come out in 20 years, bro. We gonna tell y'all what happened, bro. Motherfucker smack
the plane back from England.
Oh my god,
bro.
So we got the Dolphins, the Bills, and the Kansas City Chiefs in the preseason as well.
Dolphins, okay.
why the Bears always lose to the Dolphins?
Why we always play the Dolphins?
We do kind of always have
Or
the
AFC
Dolphins on the
East team.
preseason schedule.
We do have back-to-back home games in the preseason. First 2 preseason games at home.
Yay!
That's your cheapest ticket, y'all. That's the cheapest
And
ticket.
it's still expensive.
That's the cheapest ticket, though.
And it's still
We
expensive.
don't even have a home stand, really, bro. We don't have a home stand.
Nope.
We got one back-to-back, bro.
They did us dirty, kind of. In a way.
They tried.
They're gonna be battle tested, bro.
That'll be.
I like
what
it.
Hayes said. I think that's the best thing, though. Be battle tested, because if you
like
make the playoffs, you can potentially get you one. I'd rather get one.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. This was fun though. I'm excited. I'm glad the schedule finally out because we've been seeing so many speculations.
No, for real.
Niggas be thirsty for football when they know football on, bro.
I'd be thirsty for a winning.
Yeah. I've been watching Battle Hawk. I've been watching St. Louis Battle Hawk.
I be watching UFL like it was. Hang on forever.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what. Say what you will about the UFL. I don't know if it's just because it's this law of not getting any football, but it's been some good football.
No, like you'll catch if they have usually have 3 or 4 games a weekend. About 2 of them bitches be good. Like the Ottawa, not the Ottawa.
Damn,
Whatever that orange team is, they good.
Hey, Josh Hart just got super elbow, bro. His whole face is bloody.
Damn, Boston.
But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this thing. Yeah, that was about an hour ago.
Damn, boy.
It
he
was
got
nasty.
bit.
He got
Whoa,
elbowed
bro.
by Luke Cornett.
Bro was in O Block looking for the wrong people, bro.
Bro look like Kratos from God of
Oh,
War.
Bro, hey, y'all wanna laugh for hours? Go to Google and look up the Google reviews for O-Block. People have left Google reviews. It's the funniest, bro. You will literally die laughing, bro. It's the funniest shit I've seen in a minute, bro.
Check that out.
I'm telling you, go look the Google reviews for O-Block.
I'm
Go
glad
look
you
at it.
brought that up because I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers coming to my city and asking me, do you go to O-Block? Nigga,
No.
We
that is
drive
people
through it and keep driving.
that is people houses. They still live there.
It's already funny enough that it got a 4.8 star rating.
What?
Bro, I'm telling you. You know
On
what?
average.
Hold on. Do y'all got time? Let's
Come on,
Kev, read some of the Google reviews for O-Block. Just a few of them.
I recently had the opportunity to visit O-Block, and I have to say it was one of the most memorable and rewarding experiences I've had in quite some time. From the moment I set foot in the space, I was blown away by not only the aesthetic, but also the genuine warmth and that radiated from the staff and the people. They crazy. Oh, I love it.
Lied.
What the fuck?
I love this place. Welcoming community and fireworks are great. Also saw this
Fireworks.
guy named
Fireworks.
King Don or something, and he seems like a nice
King.
Look, this is I have lived in O-Block the last 5 years.
I'm telling you, bro. I spent 20 minutes at work reading these motherfuckers, bro. Listen. All the people in this place are kind civilians, especially that guy that goes by King Ron or something like that. This place could never hurt a fly. They are so welcoming and sweet. I would highly recommend this lovely neighborhood. They gonna get somebody shot.
There are always men that ask you which set you rep to make sure you're safe. One day I was shot by a misunderstood fella yelling 300 O-Block never left. Hell no, they tripping, crazy.
Bro.
AKA,
they do tours Monday between 3 and 5 a.m. Be there early before the line.
3 and
forms.
5
I'm telling you, they
a.m.
crazy. Bro.
Trolling the shit out of them.
all of y'all ass better not make it past Surback. That's all I gotta say. Yes.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Y'all can bob your head and show my
That
back,
is
bro.
crazy. Anybody got anything left?
Hey man, we one step closer to the season.
One step closer, baby.
C-Dub gonna be saying we getting close every time.
I'm ready.
We got
man.
some time. I ain't gonna lie to you. But hey, y'all got the schedule. Maybe we'll do predictions at a later time. Maybe we won't. Hey, find out on the next episode of Chicago Bears Central. Nonetheless, before y'all go, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. The voice line is open. So if you want to be a part of the mailbag, go ahead and call in and do so. The number to do so is 773-242-9336. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. Chi-Town up and bet down, y'all. We up out of here.
I'm old. That motherfucker called Partway Gardens. That's what it's called.
Gardens.